Well, we are up and away in the new Peter Mokaba Stadium. Kaizer Chiefs kicking us off. They'll be attacking the goal from the right-hand side to the left-hand side of your picture. Dressed in grey with a touch of gold. And Magesi will be attacking the goals from the left-hand side to the right-hand side of your picture with yellow and a touch of red for this particular encounter. Duba needs an option. Looks to try and cut on the inside. Return to Shabalala. An opportunity to shoot for Shabalala. As trying to curl it to the far post. And as he goes, in search of his 5th goal of the season as to Shabalala. Only just 22 years of age.
When I say in the attacking phase of Kaizer Chiefs, there's a lack of finesse. This, for me, look at the distance that he had. And had he controlled it better and executed with brilliance into that far post like he was looking, that is a possible goal right there.
And swing a header! Did well. Arrived on time as Sebanyoni. Just couldn't get it right.
But what he does is heads it down. That for me was very key. But unfortunately, he heads it too far down that it still bounces off over the bar. Normally this type of balls, when you get it right, it just bounces down into the back of the net.
Now ball in the box, looking for a turn. Striker! He delivers. It's the flavor that Magesi have needed in front of goal, and he's never disappointed this season. He does it again for the 7th time.
That is an amazing piece of work, of ball work by Silva. If you look, he picks the ball, you'll see now, he's facing the opposite direction and he's struggling to turn, but on the turn, and he gets it with the laces. That for me is pure class. Maybe defensively they could have done better to try and make the block, but you got to give it to him. He didn't wait to have a full view of goal for him to strike it. That is top quality.
Fluid movement from Magesi. Yeah, looking good. Silva again. It's got a bit of space. Sniffs with it. This time into the pocket hands of Chipazese.
He doesn't understand how are these Chiefs players being allowed to just bully their way into those areas so freely. You're going to give it to Chipazese because Duba might have obstructed him slightly, and I don't think he would have counted had it gone in, because it would mean that Duba impeded the goalkeeper.
To the back post it goes. Chipazese comes out. Can't get it. Schwarzer. It's the second of the encounter, and this time from Wandile Duba, he gets his 3rd of the season. Keeper came out and just could not get it right. And Wandile Duba said, "Thank you very much. No second invitation needed."
Now the question is, did Chipazese drop it, or he was pushed, or was it a Chiefs player or his own player? Now he comes out here, obstructed by his own player. That's the difference. Yes, I couldn't imagine Chipazese being able to miss the ball. He's come out in that fashion so many times, but unfortunately his own defender here stood on his way, couldn't get to the ball. But now, this is the finesse I'm talking about. Chiefs could be scoring way more than the number of goals they're scoring on a regular basis, averagely. But it's because they're missing. Today, I think if I'm not mistaken, this is the 2nd shot, and it's 2 goals.
Forward you go on the near side now. Munyani, opportunity for Munyani, brings out the best out of Chipazese. Took his time about it, says Munyani. 2 assists is all he's contributed this season.
It's a bit time. I mean, it takes 2 touch. 1st, 2nd touch should have been a shot. And in the meantime, the defenders are closing down. He still gets the shots through, and obviously Chipazese makes a save.
Duba, what can he do? Defeated through. Good opportunity. Shwata. It's all he ever needed. Miss Shabalala gets his 5th of the season, 3rd of the night for Kaizer Chiefs.
Transition, a bit of transition play is what created that moment. And once again, momentarily, Magesi went to sleep. But decent combination play. I'm not sure who made the run wide. It's a great pass by Duba to find Frosler, who obviously had presence of mind to cut back. And with Shabalala, with a bit of time, steps the ball to goal. It's a good goal. No chance for Chipeses once again. Defenders stretched to pieces.
Well, there's no aerial threat for Sebanyo. He's been substituted, but they bring it in! Shaka! They get a response, and it's Mufukeng that gets his 1st of the season. It's now 3-1.
Well, they'll be very disappointed with themselves. It's Kaizer Chiefs. I mean, Mufukeng just drops in right in the center, in the midst of everybody there. He gets a decent header. In fact, the defender on the far side, Mayo, is ball watching there. That's a great goal. The advantage when you're coming running and you're attacking the ball, you have much aerial strength, and that's what Mufukeng did there.
Lilepo sparking Chiefs to life on the outside of the pool. Mayo! No, outside of the pool from Shabalala. Mayo couldn't really direct it goalwards.
He's a player with a very low confidence at the moment. He's still trying to build himself up. Under normal circumstances, he will put this one away easily. It could have been maybe with the laces. I still don't mind with the footwork, but he needs to get over the ball, and he knows it should have done better.
Venturing forward just there, sees a little bit of space, looking to exploit it. Cut back, Mayo anticipated. Lilepo over the crossbar. And then they call lollipop. Wow.
Didn't have a moment that maybe he could take a second touch to that. Did very well, Taylor.
Pass behind Mayo. And Lilepo, man who's in a rich goal scoring form also. Frosler gets one into the box, and Mayo finds the puck in it. Finally it comes. Breaks the deadlock that he had from September till now. Makes it 4 for Kaizer Chiefs. Restores that 3-goal lead as Kaizer Mayo. His name is Kaizer Lighter. Does that to the back of the net.
That's just how much they feel for him. They could understand that he was under immense pressure. He came with a lot of reputation, but things hasn't quite fallen for him. And he needed this kind of a break. And I'm just trying to imagine what this can do for him. But look at the delicious delivery by Frosler. And he attacks the ball beautifully, gets the better of the defender. I spoke about when you are running in, you have better leverage to outjump the defender or anybody in front of you for that matter. Matimba just quite doesn't jump high enough, but very important for Mayo.
Dipope Sultans. And I tell you what, it's Amakosi who was singing the tune for Dipope, and all those that I understand dancing with joy. Yes, it's been a long time coming. It will do well for his confidence. There's Kaizer Mayo. Done and dusted. It's Kaizer Chiefs that walk away with the maximum points in Polokwane.
Listen, I'm going to maybe view this slightly different. It's 4 goals and it's fantastic for Kaizer Chiefs, but I don't think Kaizer Chiefs played as well as they've been playing. And so this scoreline can be very deceiving. I just hope the coaches will be mindful of that fact and continue to work on the things that didn't come through today. I feel like ball possession wasn't of the